Hello everyone, this is the Good Nurse, and I'm coming to you today with another healthy food find. The bag that you're looking at right now is the first round of meals that I bought from Fit Fuel Prep. That's the label right there with their information, and this I got 2 bags worth. That's like 20 meals. I bought a lot of stuff because I wanted to try everything. So this is the cooler bag that they delivered the meals in. They were hand delivered by someone. He came to my door, rang the bell, handed me these 2 bags. And I ordered this meal last week, Thursday afternoon. And this is a meal prep service. They give you a full meal, a carb source, a protein source, and a veg. And they have several options weekly. The menu changes weekly. And then they have some custom meal items available, and the custom meal items seem to be pretty constant, but there are enough options that you don't have to have the same meal each time. You get a carb source, you get a protein source, and a vegetable source. And with the custom meals, you can pick the amount of food that you want per dish. So you can have 4 ounces of a protein, 1 cup or a half a cup of a carb, and you can get a vegetable, and it varies. So if you need 4 ounces of something, you can have it. If you need 8 ounces of the protein, you can have that as well, and they have different prices. But in order for you to get a delivery, you must have 10 food items ordered. So I'm going to slide over a little bit, and I'm going to show you a little bit of what I bought. Okay, excuse some of the stuff I have in the background there. I'll try to get filming this with my tablet, trying to get some of the light out. So these are some of the items that I bought. I just wanted to show everybody my shaker cup from the Elite Heat. And this is some of what I ordered. Here, these are protein balls. It's chocolate and coconut. And it's dusted with cocoa powder. That's the dust that you see there. And I tried a little bit of it. I ate about a half of one. The delivery came right after lunch, so I haven't eaten anything yet. This is another one. This is chicken, green beans, and baked beans. And the containers are sealed very nicely. I left one sealed so I can open it in front of you just to let you see how well these things are closed. Here's some cake. I tried a small piece of that. That's lemon raspberry cake. And everything here is healthy there. Pay attention to proteins, carbs, and everything else. These are blueberry pancakes with some syrup. So that'll be breakfast tomorrow. I got a couple of those. This is one of the custom meals that I got. You can see my name is on there, and it tells you how much is in there. So I got 6 ounces of ground turkey, whole wheat penne, and some spinach. 1 cup of spinach. And I've taken a small bite out of some of these things, and they're seasoned very lightly, which is fine for me because I have to watch my sodium. And, you know, people have different tastes and things that they like. So some people might like more salt, some people don't want any. They want to put their own seasoning on there. So you have that option. This is chicken, baked beans, and green beans. I'm going to close this before I move it. Okay. I'm stacking these up on the other side. I don't want them to fall. Okay. This is ground turkey with some penne and mixed vegetables underneath. That one has tomato sauce. The other ground turkey didn't have any sauce, so that would be up to you to flavor it how you'd like. Okay, this one I heated up. Let me slide this over a little bit. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm working with one hand here. Okay, so here's another one of the custom meals. You see a little condensation there because I heated this one up. I'm actually going to try this one on camera. This one is steak, 6 ounces, sweet potato, MD, not sure about that, and 2 cups of asparagus. I'll have to go on the website and figure out what MD was. I think I had ordered about 4 or 5 ounces of the sweet potato, because I'm keeping my carbs very low. And as you can see, this is one I hadn't opened yet. I had to pre-open these before I shot the video because these things are sealed so tight. And these plastic containers, my team, the Elite Heat, and I have decided that we were just going to recycle them. So I have a fork right here. So this is the asparagus. I'm going to try a little bit of the meat. Should have gotten a knife. Okay. I'm going to taste it off camera and put the fork back. Okay, this is flank steak that I reheated in the microwave for a minute. Like I said, there isn't much seasoning on it, but it's not bland. And this is pretty good. I'll take a bite of the asparagus. I'm very sorry if you hear me chewing. So yes, asparagus was cooked perfectly, at least according to how I cook my asparagus. I like to cook it until it's crisp, tender. And I usually put a little bit of sea salt and some olive oil. And so the texture of that was really good, and they got it was tender all the way, because sometimes I notice that when I cook asparagus for myself, I don't always get the woody end off, and it's not quite as tender. But this is really good. Matter of fact, I'm going to finish this one. Okay, excuse me for that little pause. I don't talk to you with food in my mouth. Okay, so here's the sweet potato. Doesn't appear to have any seasoning on it, but that's fine. I will put little salt and pepper and cinnamon on this myself, but I'm going to try it right now. Okay, that was good too. It was very tender, cooked all the way through very nicely. It didn't look like it had any seasoning on it, but I did taste a tiny bit of salt. And I get a little bit of lemon or something citrusy on here. I don't know if it's because it was rubbing up on the asparagus, because I tasted on the asparagus also. But this was good. I'm not going to finish it now because I got the delivery right after I had finished eating lunch. So I'm not going to have this whole thing. I'll save this for dinner, or I'll take it to the gym with me tonight and finish it there. And so again, these things are seasoned nicely, or gently I think is a better way. You will need to add a bit of seasoning for yourself, but for me that's fine, because if you're somebody that can't have salt or too much sugar or whatever, you can add your own. And they included some paperwork in here. It's just a little bit of info about the company. And one of these had next week's menu on it. And so this came with it, and a little bit of more information. Okay, this is the heating and storage instructions. When it came to me, it came in these bags, and it also had the little cold packs in them too. And the delivery person called me right before he delivered to ask me if I was home. So I got them in my hand, but a friend of mine said that they called her and she wasn't home. So they left the bag at her doorstep, which is fine because it's almost freezing here. It's a couple of degrees above freezing here in New York, so no chance of the food going bad while she got home from work. And like I said before, I'm going to keep these containers and I will reuse them and the bags, or I'll contact them this week and find out if they want them back. So either way, I won't be throwing these containers out. I'll either reuse them or give them back to the company. At least the cooler bags, because I don't need this number of cooler bags. Even if I have I might keep a couple of them, because should I decide to go shopping for some additional foods during the week, some veg or whatever, I can, they're soft, so I can put them in a bag and carry them with me. So I will make use of the bags a couple of times before I get rid of them. Okay, folks, so thanks for watching. I have a, if you want to try it, you can go onto their website, and I'm going to put a code in the description box where you can get like $10 off for your order. But I would suggest that you go onto the website first and make sure that they deliver. They deliver all over New York, New Jersey, and I think they said Connecticut or Pennsylvania. They're on the East Coast, and they're on the West Coast also. So go onto the website, see if you can get them to deliver to you, and they accept PayPal. So when you check out, you can go into the description box and get the code there that I'll leave you, and you'll get $10 off your order. Thanks everyone for watching.